Hi crafters! I'm back this afternoon with my project, my pumpkin spice folio. The papers are by Prima. This is for Country Craft Creations, a design team project. I created this folio with the cardstock, the artisan cardstock in the I always forget the name of it when I'm on camera. The craft cardstock, and then also the burgundy cardstock, and then the pattern papers. And I use ribbon from Country Craft Creations. I bought this from the shop, and the flowers are by Prima. And this is these are actually from some wire that I have just for my stash, so that I can make little curly cues like that in my flowers. So what I'd like to do is just kind of go through the folio and what I did for that. And the folio is, size-wise, is 6.5 by 9. And then the spine is a 3/4 inch spine. And the back, of course, is the same size as what the front is. And this is a trifold folio. So let's open that up, and it opens up like this. This one I left plain because I wasn't sure whether I was going to put photo mats on there or if I wanted to put some other ephemera on there. So I just left it plain for now, but I'll change that out once I make a decision as far as the pictures go. So starting over on this side, I wanted to give more opportunity for pictures throughout this folio. My son had done some really fun apple picking and pumpkin farms and things with his daughter and his fiance. So I wanted to give them a folio where they could put their pictures in for the fall. So to have enough room to appreciate the papers, but enough room to put the pictures in. This is one of my favorite cut-aparts. I just love it. It's so cute with the boots. And then I made an insert. You can put pictures on there, and of course this is open so that a picture can go right into there as well. And as you saw, this was a pocket, and then I have like a waterfall, or flips and flaps if you want to call it. I didn't do anything when it comes to putting any stickers or ephemera on here, because some of the ephemera, quite honestly, when I was looking at it, I loved it really a lot, but the difficulty is I wanted to leave these open to be able to put a photo underneath them, but I think because of the size and the angle of some of these, I'm going to have to wait till I get the pictures on in order to put those down at the side of the pictures, or maybe fussy cut out half of it or something on the pictures. I'm going to have to see once I get those in there. So, and then these just flap back and forth and go in. And then what happens is that this little booklet will hold it closed. So there's no need for any kind of magnets in there. And then if we go over to this side of the folio, this is actually just heavy enough for it to sit, and that just goes up, and each one of these again is just a nice flap so that it could be a spot for pictures to go on. And then this is plain in the back here. And again, my plan is that hopefully there can be some matting for pictures, whether I use like a 4x6 or maybe something in this way, and use some ephemera up here. I wanted to just leave that open so I could explore that a little bit. And you're going to notice on this folio that there's double matting all the way through, and it did make it very sturdy, but it also gives it a lot of weight to it. So that's something that I wanted. That's the reason why I did a 3/4 inch gusset on here, but I think the next time I might actually even do 1-inch gusset. So, and then in our center we untie this, and this ribbon is also from Country Craft Creations. I bought that from the shop. And again, I hadn't decided whether I wanted to do a large photo on here or if I just wanted to enjoy the papers. We're going to see as we go with that. Then in here, I put 2 pockets down and used the cards from the little card pack. And there's room to put pictures on the back of those. And here is some landscape cards as well. Same thing. They fit right into those pockets. And these go back right into the pockets. And then this opens all the way here. And this opens up. And the whole purpose in doing this was I was going to put photos across this way and maybe a smaller one here, or maybe even a smaller one down here, so that I could make it look, you know, a little bit more spread out and more laid out. But again, I'm waiting till I get the pictures that they want to put in the book. But then this just closes up just like that. This ties back up. One of the things you're going to note is in this folio, it is, there are no magnets. So I used ribbon on the front and I used ribbon inside, but this has no magnet on it here. And no magnets up front because this is holding this one down. So for those of you that prefer not to use magnets, this is a good folio for you to use. And then with the tying of this, I used a little bit of a wider ribbon, and you can fold it sideways, or you can fold it so that you can do it so the ribbon is lengthwise or it's sideways, kind of just how, depending upon how you fold it. So one of the things that I was thinking about doing with this folio, I'm going to be doing the tutorial coming up, and the first one should be up on Monday. I'm thinking about doing some changing to it, but it's going to be similar. I think I'm going to try and do a 1-inch spine, so we have the option of a 3/4 or a 1-inch. I'm still going to do my double matting. I have thought about doing the matting and the size of matting being a little bit different. Right here, most of this is in this photo album, I've tried to do a 1/8 variance. This one is a little bit more of a 1/8, but I was thinking about doing it with a 3/4, not 3/4, I'm so sorry, with a 1/4-inch variance the next time around. But the tutorial and the basic setup of the book is going to be exactly the same, other than the sides being a little bit wider. I'm going to make them 1 inch so that there's more room in the book. But I have one question for you. I have enough paper to do this book in the pumpkin and spice paper by Prima, or I could go ahead and do a Christmas collection that is new from this year and might be more available than this paper is. So if you could let me know down in the comments if you have a preference on whether you'd like it to be, again, in the Prima paper, or if you would like it so that I did it in a Christmas collection. I've got a couple by Cartabella that I have that I can use, and maybe even something by Simple Stories or Graphic 45. Or I think I have one by Echo Park as well. So let me know down in the comments what you would like me to do. And if you enjoyed this video and the folio, please like at the bottom and subscribe. I would love it if you could do that. If you share the video, I would very much appreciate that as well. But for now, thank you so very much for spending this time with me for my project for Country Craft Creations. Thanks, crafters. Have a great day. Bye.